Express 3 plus 1 over root 3 and 3 by 1 over root 3 in the form a over b, where ab is an element n. Okay, tough question. So here's what we're going to do. When you multiply a number by a fraction, so if I multiply a third by a half, what's the answer? Oh, sorry, 3 by a half I meant. 3 over 2. Top by top, bottom by bottom, 3 over 2. Likewise, if I multiply 3 by 1 over root 2, what's the answer? Huh? 3 over root 2. Okay. Now, in the same ways, 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 1 over root 3? Yeah, 3 over root 3, I'll accept that. 1 over root 3 times 3? They're the same thing, aren't they? And they're opposites, so they cancel. Finally, what's 1 over root 3 multiplied by 1 over root 3? 1 by 1? 1. Root 3 by root 3? 3. Okay. Now you're going to do 9 minus the third. You can do that in the calculator if you want, but it's going to be 8 and 2/3. I won't get full marks for 8 and 2/3. Why? Multiply 3 by 8. 24 plus 2. 26 over 3. Everybody alright with that? I do that one, you do 42. Give it a go. Okay. Root 2 by root 2, Rory? Root 2 multiplied by 1 over root 2. Yeah, it's minus root 2 over root 2, which we know is 1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just keep going here, guys. 1 over root 2 by root 2. It's root 2 over root 2, which is 1. If you don't know why, I'll just write it out for you longhand. It's 1 over root 2 multiplied by root 2 over 1 technically. And the root 2 is top and bottom. So that means it's 1. So that's plus 1. What's 1 over root 2 times 1 over root 2? Nearly. 1 over 2. So the question is 2 minus a half. And 2 minus a half is 3 over 2. Same thing as 1. And they both cancel anyway, don't they? Yeah, same thing. Okie dokes. So, root 6 by 5 root 3. I would concentrate on using the two roots against each other. So that will be 5 root 18. Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah. And then I'll do root 6 by multiplied by minus 3 root 6. Once again, the two root 6's attack each other and they become a 6. Minus 3 times 6. Minus 18. Right? Next one is 2 root 3 multiplied by 5 root 3. The root 3's attack each other to become, and the 2 by the 5 becomes, and 3 times 10, okay, 30. It's a minus 30 because there's a minus there. Okay, then we get 2 root 3 multiplied by 3 root 6. Yeah, we're still on it. Root 3 by root 6, root 18. 2 times 3 is a plus or minus? Plus. Plus 6 root 18. Now we're going to just chill out for a second. We're going to figure out what is going on here. Well, I see the 18 and the 30. That will make minus 48. 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 is 11 root 18. That's a plus. Now, thank you. What Shane noticed there was that there's a root 2 in the answer, not a root 18. So Shane says, sir, why don't we do something about that root 18? Doesn't look right to me. What do you say it was, Shane? Root 9 and root 2. What is root 9? 3. And 3 times 11? 33 root 2 minus 48. Is that okay with you guys? Okay. So, okay. I'm going to come in behind in a second. Okay. Root 3 by that. 2 root 18. Root 3 by that is going to be 12. Minus 12. Root 10 by root 5 is minus 3 root 50. Minus root 10 by another root 10 is 10. The last one is 20. Does anybody want me to try? Okay, gotcha. Okay, the minus 12 comes from minus 4 root 3 multiplied by root 3. You pair off the root 3's to get 3. And then minus 4 times 3 is minus 12. Okay? Likewise, the minus root 10 gets multiplied by minus 2 root 10. The root 10's pair off to give you 10. And then 2 times 10, 20. There's 2 minuses, which makes a plus. Okay? You can always check it in your calculator individually. Anything you do here, you can check in the calculator. Okay? Now, that root 18 doesn't sit well with me, so I'm going to change it to 2 root 9 root 2. The 12 and the 20 combine together just to make 8, and the root 50 doesn't sit with me well either, so it's going to be 3 root 25 root 2. This is where things get a bit more complex. That's 2 times 3, isn't it? See the purple thing there? 2 times root 9? 6 root 2. 3 times root 25 minus 15 root 2 plus 8. 6 take away 15 minus 9 root 2 plus 8. Anybody get that? Okay, so the root 9 is 3 and 2 times 3 is 6. The root 25 is 5, and 3 times 5 is 15. Everybody all right with that? Okay, yes, sir. Aiden. Yeah. Just. Varies, but you'd get more points for the method than just randomly using your calculator for the answer, I'd say. That otherwise you wouldn't teach method at all. You just teach calculator use. Alright guys, look at these ones. Now these ones, there's a trick to these ones. What I want you to do actually is, oddly enough, I'd like you to use your calculator at the beginning. Okay? So just put 20 over root 5 in your calculator. And then put 20 over root 5, what you get? There's your answer, isn't it? 4 root 5. Now, so that's the answer. 4 is A, root 5 is B. Out of interest, what would 51 be? Just put it in a calculator, 16 over root 8. Nearly. 4 root 2. You turn it on. Okay. You don't need to worry too much about them, guys. You can use your calculator for them. Is that alright? There's no hassle there. Okay. That's it. Done. Yeah. Now, this one here. Once again, guys. Put it in the calculator. Let's do it. Yeah. So the K value is that easy. Alright. What does rational mean again? Huh? Rational means it has to be a fraction or a whole number. Do you got it? Is root 3 rational? Is root 3 over 2 rational? No. Anything that has a third in it, sorry, that's technically not true because root 4 is a third, isn't it? But root 4 can be changed to out of a third. Anything that's stuck as a third is irrational. A third is when you see a square root sign. If you're stuck as a third, you know what I mean by stuck as a third? Root 3 is stuck as a third, but root 4 isn't. Does that make sense? Is root 16 stuck as a third? Because it can change to 4. All right, here's what we're going to do, guys. Ready for this? Okay. Can anybody tell me, what's root 5 multiplied by root 5? 5 over root 25. What's root 3 over 2 multiplied by root 3 over 2? Simply 3 over 2, yeah? Okay. This should be easy for us now. This should be very easy for us. Give me 1 sec, buddy. 2 times 2. 2 times this. Plus 2. Oh, sorry, minus 2. 2 times what? Yeah, don't overcomplicate it. The next one. 2 times root 3 over 2. Over 2. And then finally, root 3 over 2 by root 3 over 2. The middle part doesn't matter. 4 take away 3 over 2. 5 over 2. Is 5 over 2 a rational number? Why is it a rational number? Because it's fraction and there's no square root signs. 5 over 2. You can put into your calculator as 4 take away 3 over 2, or you can get common denominator. Common denominator would make that 8 over 2 for 4. 8 over 2 minus 3 over 2 is 5 over 2. Okay, and that's, I did 54 as well, didn't I? Is there a 55? Do 52 and 55 now. 1 sec, buddy. Shane, what's up?